This past December, 12 Years a Slave showed the real-life experiences of a man kidnapped from the North and forced into slavery. Today, our in-house movie reviewer, Matt Perrone, takes a look back at the film, now nominated for an Oscar.
Of the 9 Best Picture nominees this year, 6 are based or loosely based on a true story. I have already given you my take on the 3 that are not, so henceforth, all the rest are indeed. Also yesterday, I mentioned that any of the remaining reviews I give you, I feel have a shot at the Best Picture award. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get you my take on the historical drama, 12 Years a Slave. Our movie begins with Solomon Northup, a free black man living in upstate New York with his wife and 2 children. With his family out of town, Solomon, an accomplished violinist, is offered a music gig in Washington, D.C. While in the capital, he is drugged and sold into slavery under the slave name Platt. Struggling to wrap his mind around what is happening to him, he and fellow abductees decide the only way to survive is cooperation. Solomon sees firsthand the different Southern attitudes towards servitude and the degradation of those seen as inferior. His life is now governed by the whims of the slave masters and their associates. He sees genuine acts of kindness, but they are few and are quickly overshadowed by acts of bigotry and hatred by the small-minded. Solomon at times finds himself at the breaking point, having endured his threshold of emotional and physical abuse. He is always one to help others, and as a result, sometimes finds himself too trusting to the point of betrayal. He becomes more frustrated at his situation, but at the same time is surrounded by those more despondent at a life not fit to live. Although at times all seems lost, Solomon still finds that support and miracles can come from the least likely of places. We have all seen movies about slavery and the horrors that go along with it. What makes this movie different and more emotionally powerful is the degradation of basic human rights on 2 levels. Not only the slavery and the evils that go along with it, but the fact that a free man was captured and forced into this situation with no one to turn to for salvation creates a scenario with a broader availability for empathy. There are also footnotes at the end of the film that add an extra level of incredulousness. The acting was superb, and I think it definitely deserved the Oscar nod. This has been the Oscars Overview. Hope to see you tomorrow. Back to you.
And our reviews will continue with American Hustle tomorrow and Dallas Buyers Club on Friday.